Taurus, have you been noticing different looks in recent weeks? That unsettling feeling that people are observing you in a way they never have before? Something has changed so profoundly within you that it's become impossible to hide. And everyone around you is noticing, even if no one dares to speak directly about it. What I'm about to reveal will help you understand exactly what these people are seeing in you, why this is happening now, and most importantly, what it means for your immediate future. There's a transformation happening in your energy field that's so intense, it's literally changing how you appear to the world. Not just physically, although many Taurians are noticing changes even in their appearance, but mainly energetically. You're emanating a completely different frequency than you did a few months ago. And this frequency is causing people to react to you in entirely new ways. Some feel magnetized by your presence. Others feel threatened without understanding why. But everyone, absolutely everyone, is feeling that you're not the same person anymore. What's happening to you, and why has your transformation become so visible to everyone around you? I'll reveal the specific signs people are picking up on in you, even without you being aware of it. And most importantly, I'll show you how to use this moment of increased visibility to your advantage, instead of trying to hide or minimize what's manifesting. Because the truth is, you've reached a point where you can no longer go back to being who you were before, even if you tried. The question remains, are you ready to fully embrace this new version of yourself that everyone is already seeing, even before you've fully accepted it? The first sign people are noticing about you is a change in your energy and presence. Before, you were reliable, stable, predictable, all classic Taurus qualities, but now there's an intensity to your presence that wasn't there before. When you enter a room, people feel it. The energy shifts. Conversations stop for a second. Heads turn, even subtly. You may have noticed this and thought you were being strange or exaggerating, but you're not. What's happening is that your vibrational frequency has increased so much that you've become impossible to ignore. People close to you have been commenting things like, "You look different," or "Have you changed something?" without being able to pinpoint exactly what. This happens because the change isn't just external, it's internal, profound, essential. You're emanating a confidence that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. A strength that doesn't need to prove itself, a magnetism that attracts naturally, effortlessly. And this scares those who were used to the more reserved version of you, because now it's clear to everyone that you no longer need external validation, and this completely changes the power dynamic in all your relationships. Taurus, I'll be straight with you. What people are noticing is that you've finally woken up. Not in a superficial sense, but on a deep soul level. You've stopped accepting crumbs. You've stopped settling for good enough. You've stopped diminishing your dreams to fit the limited expectations others had of you. And this inner shift has created an external revolution that is affecting every person you interact with. Some secretly celebrate your transformation. Others feel threatened because your evolution forces them to confront their own stagnation. For Taurus, individuals born between April 20th and April 30th, what's becoming most visible is a new assertiveness in how you communicate. You're saying no easily. You're setting clear boundaries. You're expressing your needs without apologizing. For those born between May 1st and May 10th, what people are noticing is a different sparkle in your eyes, a renewed passion for projects you had put aside. For those born between May 11th and May 20th, what has become impossible to hide is a radical shift in your sexual and magnetic energy. You're attracting attention and opportunities in ways you've never experienced before. You finally understood your own worth. And when someone truly understands their worth, they stop begging for attention, stop accepting disrespect disguised as love, stop working below their means, stop hiding to avoid bothering others. And that's exactly what everyone is noticing about you. You're no longer available for experiences that don't honor you, and that changes everything. Can people sense that you've set a new standard for your life and that you won't negotiate that standard for anything or anyone? What makes this situation particularly powerful is that the change in you wasn't planned or forced. It came from within, organically, as a natural result of everything you've processed and integrated over the past few months. You didn't wake up one day and decide to be different. You simply grew tired of being small, of living in fear, of putting everyone else before yourself. And when that weariness reached a critical point, something inside you broke and rebuilt itself into a completely new configuration. The people around you are noticing that you're no longer asking permission to fully exist. You're no longer waiting for someone to give you the green light to follow your dreams. You're no longer postponing your real life for some imaginary future where everything will be perfect for you to begin. You've begun, now, with the conditions you have, with the resources you possess. And this attitude of, I'm making it happen with or without support, is radiating from you with a force that no one can ignore. There's something specific I need to warn you about. Not everyone who notices your transformation is happy with it. Some people will subtly try to convince you to revert to your old self. They'll make comments that seem like concern, but are actually attempts to keep you small and controllable. They'll question your decisions, doubt your abilities, and create drama where there is none. Not because they hate you, but because your evolution reflects their stagnation in a way that's too painful to ignore. When you see someone close to you completely transforming their life, it forces you to confront all the reasons why you haven't transformed yours yet. And many people prefer to pull you back down rather than do the inner work necessary to rise with you. Be aware of these patterns. Recognize when someone is trying to sabotage you emotionally, and have the courage to walk away or set firm boundaries, even with people you love. Because at this point in your life, protecting your energy and your transformation is more important than maintaining peace in relationships that no longer serve you. Taurus, what impresses me most about what's happening to you is the speed at which your external reality is changing to reflect your internal transformation. Opportunities you've been trying to attract for years are now appearing with ease. People who resonate with your new frequency are entering your life in almost magical ways. Situations that held you back are dissolving naturally without you needing to force anything. It's as if the universe has been waiting for you to reach this point of self-worth, to finally release everything that has always been rightfully yours. And everyone is noticing these external changes as well. People see you receiving better opportunities. They see you being treated with more respect. They see you attracting higher quality connections. And this generates diverse reactions. Some genuinely rejoice in your success. Others feel envious but try to hide it. And still others are confused because they can't understand how you suddenly started having access to things that they also want but can't manifest. The truth these people don't understand is that it didn't happen suddenly. It was the result of intense inner work you've done over the past few months, a process of deconstructing limiting beliefs, healing old wounds, forgiving yourself for years of self-sabotage, and reconnecting with your true essence. They are only seeing the external results now because you are finally vibrating at the necessary frequency for these manifestations to become visible on the material plane. But here's something crucial I need you to understand. What people are noticing about you now is just the beginning. You're at the start of such a powerful expansion phase that in 6 months, you'll look back and won't recognize the life you're living today. The transformation that has begun will continue to accelerate, intensify, and deepen. And as this happens, more and more people will notice, comment, and react. Are you prepared to live under this level of visibility where your personal evolution becomes something others can't help but notice and comment on? One of the most powerful things happening is that you're reclaiming parts of yourself that you had abandoned to fit the expectations of others, that dream you had in adolescence and dismissed as unrealistic. It's coming back, but now you have the maturity and resources to achieve it. That passion you hid because you thought people would judge you It's emerging in full force. That talent you minimized so as not to seem arrogant, you're finally reclaiming and developing it without apology. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? The right people are noticing exactly that. Those who have the capacity to truly support you are being drawn to your renewed authenticity. Mentors, partners, collaborators, real friends, all are being naturally attracted into your orbit. Meanwhile, those who were only in your life to use you, diminish you, or control you are distancing themselves because they can no longer manipulate you. Your elevated energy is automatically sorting through your relationships, and that's a gift, even if it hurts in the short term. Taurus, let me tell you something that perhaps no one has dared to say. You're scaring some people because you've stopped being small. Your greatness, which you've hidden for so long, is finally manifesting itself. And true greatness always bothers those who have chosen to live small and safe lives. Don't dim your light to make these people feel comfortable. Don't become invisible again to accommodate the insecurity of others. Keep expanding, keep growing, keep shining, and trust that the right people will celebrate your light instead of trying to extinguish it. What's becoming visible in you isn't just superficial confidence or a mask of success. It's something much deeper and more real. It's an authentic connection to your own power, an unwavering certainty that you deserve good things, an absolute refusal to accept anything less than extraordinary in the important areas of your life. And this energy of self-worth is so rare and so powerful that people can't help but notice when someone finally achieves it. You are emanating a silent but clear message. I know who I am. I know my worth. I am no longer available for experiences that do not honor me. And this message is being picked up by everyone around you, even without you needing to say a word. Your posture has changed. Your gaze has changed. The way you occupy space has changed. Everything about you is communicating that you have finally recognized yourself as the powerful person you always were, but who was hidden under layers of doubt and fear. There's a specific reason why your transformation has become so visible now. You've reached a critical mass point in your personal evolution process. You've accumulated so many small internal changes that they've finally exploded outward in a way that can no longer be contained or hidden. It's like filling a balloon with air. At first, the change is invisible, but there comes a point where the expansion becomes obvious and impossible to ignore. You've reached that point, and there's no going back. People are noticing that you speak differently now. Your words carry a weight they didn't have before. When you say something, people truly listen instead of just hearing superficially. There's a natural authority in your voice that doesn't need to impose itself through volume or aggression. It's an authority that comes from being aligned with your deepest truth, and people feel that, even if they can't rationally explain what has changed. They're also noticing that you're no longer available for superficial conversations or shallow relationships. You've developed an intolerance for falsehood, for emotional games, for interactions that drain energy without adding real value. This may make you seem more selective or even distant to some, but the truth is, you've simply raised your standards. You've decided that your time and energy are precious resources that deserve to be invested in people and situations that truly matter. Taurus, a particularly noticeable change that everyone is observing, is how you handle challenges now. Before, you could easily falter, doubt yourself when things got tough, consider giving up when the situation became difficult. But now you face obstacles with a calmness and determination that impress. People see you weathering storms with a serenity that seems almost supernatural. They don't know where this strength comes from, but they can sense that you've discovered an inner source of power that makes you virtually unshakable. What they don't know is that this strength comes from you finally having clarity about who you are and what you want. When you are aligned with your true purpose, external obstacles lose much of their power to destabilize you. They still exist, they are still challenging, but you no longer identify with them. You see problems as temporary and solvable, instead of seeing them as proof that you are not capable or worthy. This change in perspective has given you a resilience that everyone around you is noticing and admiring, even if secretly. There's something else I need to reveal to you. People are noticing not only who you're becoming, but also what you've left behind. They sense that you've shed burdens you've carried for years, old resentments that you've finally processed and released, self-destructive patterns that you've identified and broken, toxic relationships that you've had the courage to end, and this lightness is visible in you in ways that words cannot describe. It's as if you've removed a heavy armor you've worn for so long that you'd forgotten it was there. And now, without that weight, you move through the world more fluidly, more freely, more alive. The right people are noticing this and being drawn to your renewed energy. They sense that you are someone who has done the inner work, who is self-aware, who is committed to real growth. And these are exactly the people you want in your life right now. The ones who will support you, challenge you in healthy ways, and grow alongside you. Meanwhile, the wrong people are drifting away because they can no longer manipulate you with guilt, fear, or obligation. Your clarity about your own worth has created a natural force field around you that only allows in what truly serves you. Taurus, I want you to do something important in the coming days. Observe how people react to you. Notice their glances. Pay attention to their comments, even those that seem unassuming. Observe when someone changes their posture in your presence. These are all confirmations that yes, your transformation is real and visible. Don't question it. Don't minimize it. Simply acknowledge and accept that you have changed so profoundly that it has become impossible to hide. And when you notice someone reacting negatively to your progress, don't absorb their negative energy. Understand that the reaction isn't about you, it's about them. It's about the discomfort they feel, seeing someone close to them growing while they remain stagnant. It's about the fear they feel that you'll leave them behind. It's about the envy they have of the courage you've shown in transforming your life. None of this really has anything to do with you, so don't let it dim your shine or hinder your expansion. What's happening to you now is irreversible. You can't undo this transformation even if you wanted to. You've seen too much, learned too much, grown too much to fit back into the old version of yourself. And everyone notices it. Some with joy, others with discomfort, but everyone notices. Your presence has changed so radically that it's no longer possible to ignore or diminish you. You occupy space now in a way you didn't before. And that completely changes how the world interacts with you. In the coming months, this visibility will continue to increase. More people will notice, more opportunities will arise, more meaningful connections will form, more success will manifest. And as this happens, you will need to develop skills to handle increasing levels of attention and expectation. You will need to learn to maintain your boundaries even when many people want access to you. You will need to discern between those who genuinely want what's best for you and those who only want to associate themselves with your success. You will need to remain grounded in your truth even when external voices try to influence you. But you are ready for this. The transformation you've undergone has prepared you for exactly this moment. You've developed the necessary inner strength. You've cultivated clarity about who you are and what you want. You've built the self-confidence that will sustain you as you continue to grow and evolve. Everyone is noticing this in you because it's real, it's profound, it's transformative, and it's only the beginning. Share in the comments what people have noticed about you lately. What comments have you received? What changes have others noticed? Your experiences will help other Tauruses recognize and validate their own transformations. Subscribe to the channel now because you'll need guidance to navigate this phase of increased visibility. I'll continue bringing you content to help you understand what's happening, maximize emerging opportunities, and deal with the challenges that come with accelerated growth. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos that could make a difference in how you experience this transformation. Remember, Everyone is noticing this about you because it's impossible to hide a true transformation. Your light is shining in a way that can no longer be contained or dimmed. Keep going, keep expanding, keep evolving, and trust that the right people will celebrate your growth while the wrong ones will naturally drift away. You finally become impossible to ignore, and that's exactly what should be happening.